first like 5 years, all the resources New York have, like you have to just grab at it. And I know you can't set, like put a time limit on where you're gonna be successful, because who knows when they're gonna be successful. But once you put that work behind it.
But I feel like we already started now. Like there's no way we won't be successful in 5 years. So what's one more thing we can talk about before we end this video? Gonna be kind of long.
Right.
This is why we should start a podcast. I've been telling Kim we should start a podcast. But we got too much going on right now. But honestly, I think maybe by like the top of the year.
Yeah, the top of the year for sure.
We thinking about it, which I feel like we could do it.
We plotting and we scheming.
I feel like we can do it. We got a lot of the same kind of like background, a lot of the same kind of upbringing. We into the same shit.
Yeah.
We be on this, and I feel like podcasts, you could be kind of like, on YouTube, you can't really be uncensored. Not even, that's not the word uncensored, but like, what's the word for it?
What, like being censored on here? Like, what are you saying?
Like, on other platforms, you kind of have to be, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel like you can be more like open on the podcast.
Yeah, on the podcast it's
because there's no rules.
Yeah, it's no limitations. There you go. There's no limitations with podcasts. It's just like, because kids are not really listening to
kids are not listening to podcasts.
That's the only reason why it's like that. That's the only reason why it's like that.
Kids are not listening to podcasts. So I feel like once you eliminate the kid thing out of it, you can do whatever.
Hell, I just started listening to podcasts like 3 years ago.
I am a podcast. I am a podcast listener. Like, I listen to podcasts much more than I listen to music, and I'm a musician. Like, I'm a musician for real. And I listen to podcasts more than I listen to music.
Yeah.
But I think that's because it's not, I like podcasts that kind of talk about, it's like a conversation. Like, I'm listening in on that conversation. I don't really like podcasts. I feel like they talking at me.
Yeah.
Right, like I like podcasts that's like, okay, these two people talking, I feel like I'm just listening to them talk. I don't like them when they like, you talking at me. You know what I'm saying?
I kind of like that. Like, it just depends on like how they talking to you, because my podcast that I listen to is Black Girl Bravado, and each
you never told me that. Maybe I want to listen to it.
Okay, well, tap in. The Black Girl Bravado, they're based in LA, but they're super cool. Like, I feel like they like my homegirls. Like, I can just call them up. But
that's how we gonna be.
Yeah, because like they're so down to earth. Like, the stuff, like they talk about manifesting and just having this whole homegirl community, and that's what we need, especially as Black females. Like, people that you don't even know and you feel like that's your sister. But
and I feel like it's just, it needs to be more of us like actually doing things that we enjoy. Okay. Like making shit happen that we actually want, and not just like doing whatever other people want us to do. Doing the easiest thing. Doing what is like right in front of us, and not even trying to go past it. Like, I feel like if I was doing what was right in front of me, I would be, one, at home. Two, a teacher, which is obviously, do you see me? Do I look like a teacher? No.
A baddie. Look, teachers don't even look like teachers anymore. Not my teachers back in the day. Like,
they don't. But I would be doing something that's not even close.
Okay, teachers got whole Instagram models out here.
They
like,
are.
Wait.
They are.
My teacher
I know a couple.
Mom. Well, she ain't a house mom because she was teaching me.
But that's because teachers are younger now. A lot of like young people get out of college and they're like, oh, I need a job. Teaching is, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. If you ever need a job real bad and you went to college, you could become a teacher. They will let you teach with no license. I don't have no teacher license. I taught for 3 years. You do not have to have no license. All you need to have is, did you go to college? Yes. Do you want to think like you like kids? Sure.
They literally came, I went to school for journalism. Why did they come in my department recruiting teachers for Teach for America?
But you want to know why? Because nobody wants to teach.
Nobody wants to teach anymore.
Because you don't make enough money and the job is too hard.
You're raising the kids. Like,
the job is stressful. You take it home. It's not a 40-hour week work. Yeah. A 40-hour week job. You take it home. You're expected to take it home, do all this extra stuff, do nothing else for a very minimal amount of money, and be happy. And still come to school and still come to work and be happy. There's no way.
And then people like, well, you don't get breaks with the kids. That's not enough.
It's not, because you think, you don't, it's a common misconception that teachers get paid over the summer. You get paid over the summer if you sign up to be paid over the summer, which means your checks are less.
Yeah.
You still get that same pay. You can either choose to get it while the school year is in, or you can choose to get it all 12 months. But that means they taking that same amount and dividing it by 12 instead of dividing it by 8. You do not get money just to do nothing at home. That break is not paid. It's paid if you take your money out of your other months. So like, yeah, we get a break, but
y'all need the break.
That's the only pro.
Okay, teachers need therapy just as well.
Also,
anybody else do.
Teacher breaks aren't as long as the kid breaks. The teachers go back to school like 2, 3, 4 weeks, maybe even a month before the kids go back. Like your teacher break is maybe only a full month.
Right, because after the 4th of July, it's like
it's over. It's over.
And then if your school gets out like in May, and don't let you be a teacher that's like a summer school teacher.
You might as well hang it up.
You're year round.
Year round.
You're all around. Like, teachers don't get paid enough.
So just don't do what's right. Like, don't think that the easiest route is the best route just because it's the easiest thing to do. A lot of things that are super easy come with no reward because it's easy.
Don't get sucked into it. Like if you're gonna do something that's easy, like say if you want to teach, just get your money up. Like, okay, I'm gonna do it for 2 years and leave at that second year.
Leave when you know it's time to leave.
Yeah.
I clearly am not the example. I left by force. Because pandemic, like layoffs. I did not leave voluntarily, even though I know my time was up before I even started. My time was up before I even moved to New York. I moved to New York because I got a teaching job. Do I think that teaching was meant to be in my story because it got me here, it got me to New York comfortably? Absolutely. Do I think that I should be, that was the way I was supposed to live my life, like that was what was meant for me? Absolutely, absolutely not. And if it was meant for me, I would still be doing it. It was taken away from me. I wasn't like, oh, I quit, I'm done. God was like, girl, that's not my plan for you, so I'm gonna take it away. And that's what he did.
And we gotta normalize, literally, we have to normalize knowing when enough is enough. Because who wants to get into who wants to get 10 years later down the line, like, I'm still here? Like, I've talked to so many people. Like I said, I worked in retail. Like, one of like the higher ups like just talked to me, and he was just like saying how he felt like he was just stuck there because the pay is good. If he starts over, what he really wants to do, he has to start as entry level. And you have to make up in your mind, okay, if I start at the entry level, that's just for that year. You never know what doors can open.
And I feel like you can take skills from somewhere else and apply it. Like, if you're a manager somewhere, you can take those skills. You can
finesse it, leadership, like, know your verbiage on your resume. You need
a resume.
Okay, hey. Like I said, she's a job.
My goal is to never have to interview for nothing else again. Like, no real job to say that. I hate interviews. I feel like it's so fake because I have never went on an interview that I really wanted the job.
Like, you do overtime? Yeah, most definitely.
I absolutely
love
retail.
No life. I'm here for you and only for you.
I have never been on an interview that I really wanted the job. I've only interviewed at jobs that I wanted because I needed the money.
Like,
I never really wanted to do the job.
I got that job. Really? Like
me? Jalesha.
So,
like, you gotta do what's best for you. You can't listen to what other people got to say, because you gotta live your own life. You can't worry about what other people are doing. Like, figure out what you want for you and what's the best way for you to get there and do it. I'm telling that to myself as well. Do it. If it's something that you really want to do, it's something that you know you can do, you feel like you can do it, you can't worry about what other people doing. You can't worry about who else doing it, how they doing it. Oh, they got this and this, they do it. It's so many people that do this. It's so many people that do everything. And so it's a lot of people that do everything. Everything is saturated. Right. Every market is saturated. Everything is saturated.
Around. No one's the first one.
Nobody.
Even when you think you're the first one, you didn't got inspiration and don't even know it. Like subconsciously, like you done already seen this before, and that's why you're making whatever product or brand you're making. Like that's like even like with me, people always used to tell me like you should resell clothes, and I'm just like, well, I ain't trying to get on that wave just because I know how to dress. And then I just start thinking about like what I'm good at, and just like, why not?
Why not? Like,
why not? What are you gonna lose? You're gonna gain more than what you think you're gonna lose, which is nothing. I'm not gonna lose anything if I start a business reselling clothes.
Nothing. But you're gonna lose your time you spend doing it, which can apply to the next thing you do.
Exactly. The skill of doing stuff on your own. Cause you know, jobs be like, oh, you gotta be self-motivated to get this job. Like, are you gonna be self-motivated for yourself and your brand? Of course you are.
Of course. And once you can make one business, you can make two. Okay. You can make three, you can make four. My dream in life is to be a female Marcus Lemonis. If you know who that is, you watch The Prophet. Girl, we here. You watch The Prophet?
No, we're not here.
Okay, I was just like, you should watch The Prophet. Marcus Lemonis. If you don't know who he is, he's a serial entrepreneur. Like he has like hundreds. He's a billionaire.
I heard of him, but I haven't watched it.
Like on the show, The Prophet, he basically goes into businesses and like basically he'll be like, okay, so Kim, you got Rick's NYC, right?
Yeah.
You've been doing it for a few years. You in some debt, like most businesses are, but you doing good. You know what I'm saying?
My edge is shot.
You make money. You making money, but you in debt. You could do better. So me, Jaleisha B, aka Mrs. Marcus Lemonis, even though he got a wife already. I would be like, okay, all right, Kim. So this is what I'm gonna do. I see you struggling here. I see you need, some help. So I'm gonna I'm offer you. Let's say you $200,000 in debt. Okay. You $200,000 in debt, which is not bad for a business.
Do I need the cardboard box?
I mean, but business is different. You can be $200,000 in debt. Yeah. You can have $1 million, right?
Right.
So, or you can make $1 million in sales and be 200. That's not bad. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. You struggling out here. You need somebody to come save you. You probably about to end. You in a lot of debt here. You don't turn it around, you could be over. So $200,000 in debt. I'm gonna give you that $200,000, right? And then I'm gonna give you $100,000 to redo all your stuff, because I obviously have hundreds of businesses. I know exactly what to do to scale this shit up. I know how to scale, right? Yeah. I know how to take you from 3 to 12,
right,
real fast. Okay. So I'm gonna give you all my resources.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you all my resources. I'm gonna pay out your debt, $200,000. I'm gonna give you all my resources. We gonna take this shit from 3 to 12. But you gotta give me 49% of your business. 49%. But after this, you might go from negative to. You went from 3 to 12, remember?
Right.
You was only on 3. If you could have made it past that point by yourself, you would have done it already. But clearly, you need some help. So I'm gonna give you all that for 49. He do stuff like 49.2%. Like he won't take all of it. He'll still give you majority. Yeah, because you still have majority. Really but remember that if I take 49.5%, I want the second. So I know how to make your business turn up. So you need to listen to me and not, because clearly your way didn't work.
Right.
It worked, but it's a cap. You don't know what to do next, right? So you agree. That sometimes they agree. Sometimes they agree. He can, but he always like, my first offer is my best offer, so you take it or leave. Like there's no negotiating. Sometimes if it's like a really good business and he feel like he can like really make some money out there, he'll negotiate. But most of, I say 90%, he like, my first offer is my best offer, so you take it or leave it. Most people take it, especially like with him.
Because you're vulnerable. Because you're like, well, because 100,000 and I can, like, if he gonna help me and I make like 200 million,
right?
But really, I gotta give like 99,
right? But I think sometimes he does like for so long. It's not like forever. It might be for like until he get his money back.
Okay.
Or until
interest. Yeah.
Probably a lot of interest, but either way, I'm pretty sure it's more beneficial for you than it is for him. Because after he out, you still up. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't be up like that without him. So he does that over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Yeah. And he's a billionaire now.
That's true.
Me and my sister used to be obsessed. My sister is my business partner in life, obviously. She's not here. But follow It's Jarmise. That's my sister. I wish she was here. I really want her to move to New York, but that's another story for another day. She's my business partner in life, and our dream is to be sisters who go and not take over everybody's businesses, but
take over it.
Just own a whole bunch, like own a whole bunch of businesses, and like just know what to do. Like I want to know how to like, and I'm like somebody who like research. I watch a lot of business videos. I listen to a lot of business podcasts.
Send me videos at 3-4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like
I watch a lot because I want to know. Like I want to know how to make my shit pop, and I need to know how to do it over and over. Like I'm starting a business. I have a business that is doing well.
Yeah.
I'm starting a new business that I take not my problems, but my mistakes I made before and apply it to this one. So this one is gonna jump off better than that one, clearly because I already done it once. I'm just trying to do it over and over and over and over and over until, and not necessarily me starting businesses, but like I said, me going into other people's businesses and helping them and taking a percentage and you know, but that's what people do. It's called investors. It's called an investor.
Yep.
Like
we're just not open to that as far as
I feel like black people aren't open to that. They never want to give up they never want to give up like their power.
Yeah, because I feel like that comes with never having some type of power to begin with.
Right.
And they're just like automatically like be a doctor, be a nurse or whatever. Like black people don't, like black people now, no, not let me say that because it's generalizing everything. But I just feel like now, and that's why I feel like now black people are opening so many businesses. Like sometimes they're like, okay, it failed, but it's like, still, who cares if it fails? Like y'all getting that out there, like your mistakes might help the next black business progress. And it's just like now, it's just a full circle for black people to really like just take over because our dollar is powerful.
It is.
There's
more
a lot of entrepreneurs, like black women entrepreneurs, and that's just groundbreaking right there. Like, just
if all these people can do it, what makes you think you can't do it? I know I can do it.
I know I can do it.
I know we can do it.
I know that's right.
we got a master plan about New York. We we live with roommates now, but that's
and we literally like
we gonna move to a building, the same building, 1 bedroom. We like, okay, so we know we need this amount of money to do it. We got this amount of time to do it, and we gonna make that shit pop. Because I'm trying to be like Kim. You trying to go get some coffee from downstairs?
And that's the thing. It's just like it's crazy how our circle is, because everybody, it wasn't like, oh, you moved to New York, I'm gonna move to New York too. Everybody individually came to New York and was
by themselves. Like me, you, Devin, Brittany, like we all came here alone, like by ourselves. Like
we all stepped in the same place.
And I didn't even know Devin was moving here. Like I've known him since I was in middle school. I did not know he was moving here. I literally saw him and another mutual friend we have who doesn't live here anymore. Another mutual friend we have, he had a birthday. Well, not a birthday. It was his going away, like little thing. Where were you?
I was supposed to go. I think I was at work. Yeah, I was at work.
Well,
and I was like,
Devin, what are you doing here? He was like, I just moved here like a week ago. I was like, I just moved here like a week ago, and now Devin is gonna be my roommate in like 2 weeks. He moving in to my apartment. Like, and this stuff can't be by coincidence,
right? Because I met Devin because we ended up working at the same place, and he was just like, they was like, Kim, you got a new trainee, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like, I really don't feel like training nobody. And then we always follow each other on Instagram, so he was like, ain't you Kim? I'm like, Devin, and we just kicked it off, and we was talking about like what we want to do. I was like, yeah, I want to move to New York in the summer, and he was just like, when? And I was like, July. July was my first one. He was like, July. And I was just like, me too. And we both realized that we ended up becoming accountability partners. Like, we moving, like, we transferred our jobs up here. He said deuces to our job that we was working at. But
he did. I remember. I was like, what? You just got here. You already said, okay.
He said,
but it worked out.
For real.
You have to be able to take a leap. You have to.
Yeah.
And you gotta believe that this leap you taking is gonna lead you somewhere better.
Right.
You can't be scared. I mean, you can be scared, but it's like, you gotta believe that you're doing the right thing.
Exactly, because just like you can manifest positive thoughts, the negative thoughts can come and ruin the day, okay?
Right.
So know that. Y'all better be blessed out here.
Lord, I feel like we didn't talk for this. Is why we gotta have a podcast. Cause we didn't sit here and talk, and we really could keep on going, but the battery about to die, and I don't have an extra one. My other battery is like still on red. So we're gonna end this video here. If you want to see more of us together, we'll be doing this again on my channel. Let me know in the comments.
Start questions.
Right in the comments of this video what you want to see us talk about in the next video, because you know we got things to talk about.
Yeah.
But we'll do this again next week. We together every day, so we'll do this again next week. We'll probably do it again in a couple days, but I won't post it again until next week.
Right.
But let me know in the comments some questions that you have for us for next time. If you know some wine,
I was just about to say wine suggestions as well. Like if y'all own winery,
y'all we drank the whole bottle. Y'all don't feel nothing. I'm feeling real sober.
So let us know.
Let us know about the wine. Let us know about the questions. We'll see y'all next week. We gotta think of a name that we can call these videos. We'll think of it. If you got some suggestions for that, well, really we need a suggestion faster than what y'all can give us.
Right.
But if you have something cute, put it in the description box. I'm Jaleisha, she's Kim, and we'll see y'all in the next video. I'll see you tomorrow for Betober Day. I'm not even gonna put a day because who knows what day I'm gonna post it. So I'll see y'all tomorrow in the next Betober video.
Yeah.
Bye. How you know I was gonna do that?
I don't know.